If you're like me and you walk into a liquor store and sometimes you're a little overwhelmed by all the choices that are there, we're going to help you out this morning. And Kristie Hemmersbach is joining us today. She's from Festival Foods. She's the wine and spirits manager there. Now, Festival putting on a really cool event where the proceeds are going to Steppin Out in Pink. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us today. And you've brought just a few samples of both beer and wine. And you know, I guess my big question this morning, Kristie, when people come in and they don't exactly know what they're looking for, like in a beer, how do you help them?
Well, first, you know, we kind of, are they a dark, heavy drinker? You know, do they Guinness? Do they like the lighter stuff? There are so many craft beers out there.
So many.
I mean, so many options to choose from. We've got local, domestic, import, you know, just a wide variety.
And there's like the honeys and the wheats.
Honey,
and I mean,
wheat,
geez.
flavored, seasonal. So you got, you know, during Oktoberfest, you've got several that'll come out with Oktoberfest one. Just a whole line.
And what have you brought today?
I have brought 4 from the New Belgium, so Fat Tire.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And then I have 2 out of the Flying Dog series.
Yes.
They have very interesting names on them.
Okay.
So, you know, that's the other thing. A lot of these beers have very interesting names on them.
Have fun with it, all right?
And then I also have with the Pearl Street Downtown Brown.
Oh, got it.
So local. And then Mike's, their seasonal pink lemonade, which, you know, as you can see, has the breast cancer ribbon on it and everything.
Now, for people that are going to come to the event, will they be able to sample a lot of these different kinds of beers and wines?
Absolutely. This is the second year that we've had beer. Last year we had only 15 tables total between wine and beer. We're going to have up to 30 tables this year. So we've doubled the amount of options of choices of trying. So there'll be plenty more beers there than what we try.
Now, a lot of people think of when they're going to have dinner, they think, what wine should I have with dinner? But you could also certainly think about having beer with dinner as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's so many beers out there that, you know, pair well with your steak and is going to bring out the taste in the beer as in the steak. So, you know, there are plenty of beers out there, too. That,
but, of course, plenty of wine
I was
as well.
just going to say, good transition,
Absolutely.
because, you know, the wines, and this is one of the things that I just find so shocking. You can get such a good wine for so cheap, but it is hard to kind of know where to begin and what brand to look at. You brought a few this morning.
Yeah, with today I brought our SKS brand Ruby Cabernet and our Sapphire Riesling. The Sapphire Riesling, going to be a middle-of-the-road Riesling for somebody, so not too sweet, not too dry. Going to be there to.
You brought some glasses. While you're talking,
some.
I'm going to actually pour some. And, okay.
But like white wines go better with like your fish, your chickens. Red wines are going to pair better with steak, pasta.
Okay.
But one thing that I've learned in the last year is that wine really does bring out the taste in food, and food really brings out the taste in wine.
So the pairing is what is really important. And when you're, I mean, is it white wine and dark wine? I know that everybody, or red wine, I should say, everybody has their preference. But then in the individual colors, there's also a million different choices.
There is such a wide spectrum. You know, in whites, you've got your Rieslings, which are going to be sweeter, and then you've got your Chardonnays, which are going to be, you know, and Chardonnays can go from buttery, creamy to, you know, oaky and dry. So, you know, and reds, you've got your blends and...
Right. And when in doubt, I guess the best question is to track down Kristie or somebody in the liquor department.
Of course, you also brought
them.
The champagne.
Oh,
I did bring champagne, Chandon and Vouvet. Those two are helping sponsor this event. So, you know, would like to say thank you to them.
Well, let's talk about the event because it's the wine and beer tasting. It's next Thursday night, June 24th. It starts at 5:30 in the cargo room at Riverside Center South. Tickets are $30 each or 2 for $50. So if you're going with your husband or your wife or you're bringing a friend, you know, it's better to buy the tickets in a pair. And you can find the tickets at Festival Foods locations?
Absolutely. All 3 locations, Holman, Onalaska, and La Crosse. And also at the Gunderson Lutheran Medical Foundation.
Awesome. And and remember, 100% of the proceeds benefit Steppin Out in Pink. I have to out you. She's not only the liquor department manager, she also is a breast cancer survivor. So thanks so much for being with us this morning, Kristie. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.